Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. We have a new party member who we know pretty much nothing about. So, let's try and see what they're about. This is Melia. So, let's start with her talent art. Shoots a summoned elemental, full gauge, causes elemental burst. Okay, so it's ether, so I'm assuming that she's going to be all ether, which would make a lot of sense. Yeah, looking at her abilities, pretty much all ether. Range, elemental dependent, distance dependent, damage dependent. Okay, well that's useful. Available at any time. Cool. Effects: when talent gauge reaches max, elemental burst aura auto activates. Discharge damage up 2 times. I don't really know what this means. This does not make a lot of sense. I have been recommended to read the tutorial, so I thought we might do that in the video because, well, it kind of makes sense. Electricity increases ether. Discharge inflicts large damage. So this says it increases discharge damage, right? So when this one does a discharge, if we have whatever this thing is, it'll do double damage. Okay, I think I understand. Yeah. Okay, so attribute ether, target party, circle around the user, ether up. Okay, so they increase ether as a stat around the user, which is an aura that isn't an aura, I think. That's the way that that's sounding to me here. Like, it is literally an aura around the user, but it's not classified as an aura, so it's not an individual thing. Unless I've got this round. It's a summon of some kind. Or maybe, I don't know. So this is a strength up version of the same thing. Circle around the target. Ether damage, blaze effect time. So blaze is damage over time. Okay, so it's 20 seconds of that much damage. I see. Burst ends? Release latent power, reducing the defense of enemies in range. So this lowers physical defense and ether defense. Only available in Elemental Burst, which this one would auto-activate if you used it. I see. Hypnotize. Wraps the enemy in warm ether, sending them to sleep. Okay, so that's sleep. I'm not a huge fan of sleep. I assume it must be incredibly useful in certain circumstances, but currently the problem is all the enemies just kind of run at you. And then if you have anybody who has an AoE, it just wakes them up from sleep. So I assume it's very useful. Maybe if you start combat and then tell them not to attack who you've attacked, maybe then it's useful? No idea. Shadow Stitch. Ether from the ground restricts movements of enemies in range. Okay, so this is bind. So this is holding them in place. Okay, interesting. So that's slightly better than this, I think, in terms of how I would want to use it if you got AoE stuff, if you can stand out of range of it. But again, it has a problem that all the enemies just kind of charge you right now. So I think that would need some planning before you enter into a fight. And then Spear Break. It's a physical attack that slows. I'm assuming that this one is basically just, she needs to have a physical attack in case the enemy is immune to ether or something. This is not really, like, the bread and butter of this character. Okay. Let's go and have a look at this tutorial, then. So, tutorial... Battle Tactics Melia? My talent art is Elemental Discharge. If I summon an elemental, I can use his art without worrying about the talent gauge. Remember, each elemental discharge refills the talent gauge. Okay. When my talent gauge reaches its maximum, I automatically enter a burst state and my concentration increases. Elemental Discharge does more damage during a burst, which is most helpful. My arts are quite special. It is particularly tricky to use my summoning arts such as Summon Bolt and Summon Flare. Let me see if I've got this straight. While the elemental is summoned, it grants buffs, then dismissing it deals damage, right? Indeed. So it's best that I first support everyone else by granting buffs, then fire off an elemental at the end. Right, if you launch an all-out attack, Ryan will probably find it hard to draw the monsters. Aggro is his job. Okay. So, if I summon an elemental, I can use my talent art without worrying about the talent gauge. Each elemental discharge refills the talent gauge. Okay, so each time you use her talent art, it'll refill the talent gauge. When it reaches its maximum, you automatically enter a burst state and concentration increases. Elemental discharge does more damage during a burst. So it would be something like... I'm working this out. So it's going to be summon an elemental, burst, use elemental discharge, and keep doing that until you reach the burst state, in which case you want to then do it more, except it'll do more damage? Or can you just spam it? Okay. Yeah, it's a little unclear to me, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll make more sense when we use it. So what's unclear as well to me is whether you're able to have 2 of these at a time, but I don't think you would want to use 2 of these at a time. You'd kind of want to use 1, and then you'd want to discharge it. So you'd want to kind of do that, then discharge it, then discharge it. But you may want to keep a buff up for some amount of time, and then discharge it before the cooldown comes off, and then redo it. Maybe? And what's this one? Burst End. Only available in an elemental burst. Yeah, so this one is kind of like whenever we hit the burst state, we want to use that, at the very least. Okay, I don't really understand yet. I think we need to enter into our combat. And then you got a new Monado art. Wonderful. Purge, which just removes auras. Now, this doesn't say that you need a specific level to remove a specific aura. Like, Shield was implied that you needed to have a higher level shield in order to block higher level talent arts. But this one doesn't imply that you need... Like, I don't think that this one needs you to have a higher level purge to remove certain auras. Let me just have a look at this here. So this does increase the effect timing of Aura Seal, which is quite nice. It also applies a lot of damage as well. Actually, is that really a lot of damage? Not really. Okay. It applies damage as well. Okay. So it might be worth leveling. It doesn't cost very much to level. So, there you go. And we can only get it to that level anyway. Right. We should have some people to level up, but we'll do that in a second. We need to go enter combat. Let's just pick something. And then we'll fight it. Kind of hoping that there's an enemy in this game. Somewhere. Not that one. That one looks scary. Like just a plain old enemy. That's one of the ones that has Spike. I see. Actually, one of the Machna Brogs would actually be okay. So, let's do this.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Let's start with Summon Flare.
Do your best.
Okay. So then I'd want to do this. Then this one. And then I really wouldn't want to do anything at this point. Unless it maybe come in close and hit. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. What I do know is I'm toppled, which is a huge problem for us currently. Right, summon Flare. So I should probably do Bolt and then Flare so that I have the strength buff up. Yeah, I don't really understand this character yet. If that's not 100% obvious. I may need to do some investigating. Oh, there's a blue thing that was sitting underneath it. Let's go get it. Okay. Right. Let's get out of here and let's get back to where we were. So, along this way. Right. Just a nice area that doesn't have enemies in it so we can stand. Right. Okay. So, with that in mind, having just done it once, let's have a little look at leveling up. So, I think these are the ones that I have to level up a lot, right? I think Burst End could potentially be good as well, but the cooldown is so long, right, on Burst End, that... But it doesn't really... Burst End is only going to happen when there's an elemental burst, which means it's only going to happen when your talent gauge is filled. So this is going to happen so infrequently, it's not that important. At least initially. It probably is important later, when you're fighting like tougher enemies, because I'm assuming that the physical defense down and ether defense down are very good against those types of enemies, but for just what we want the character to do, we want them to do some damage. So let's see here. And that lowers the cooldown of that. Oh yeah, also Summon Bolt is half the cooldown of Summon Flare. So Summon Bolt, Elemental Discharge, Summon Flare, sit on it. After 50, when Summon Bolt comes off cooldown, do you then want to do it, or do you want to sit? I don't know. I'm thinking about whether you'd want to then sit on... Because I was thinking about cooldowns, right? So Summon Bolt, you put it on cooldown, you then immediately go to Summon Flare, have a strength up around the user, you then, after 15 seconds, Summon Bolt is available again. You would then probably want to discharge your Summon Flare, have Summon Bolt on. But then after those 15 seconds, or like... Yeah, then after a bunch of time then, you're going to have Summon Flare still on cooldown. Yeah, which doesn't quite work out for us right now. I guess it's because I value Strength up more than Ether up right now. Maybe at some point that will change, at which point this will make more sense for us. But anyway. Although Ether Up will also apply to her, which I guess is cool, except that we have no other abilities that use Ether while she's sitting with Summon Bolt, right? Except for her Ether Discharge, but presumably if you've discharged, right, then that will not get the benefit of the Summon Bolt stat up, and even then it doesn't matter because then the buff will be gone, so it doesn't change what we're doing. Anyway, I think basically what I'm saying is I think Summon Flare has to be a lower cooldown. That's what I was getting at in a very roundabout way. Although we have a ton of AP, so we're probably just going to increase both of them to max. Yeah. I'm still not sure. Anyway. After that, I think that these are probably like... I don't really value these. I don't value this either, so it has to be Burst End. Yeah. Maybe I should value these, but the problem is, like, Bind, I just don't think is going to be useful. I don't think we're going to have enemies that we can drag out of range very easily. And then Sleep, I guess, could be useful, but again, we have a ton of AoE, so that's not really going to apply very often. It's going to... These are both basically both going to apply in the same types of circumstances. Maybe the AI is very good at getting that done. I'm also thinking that this is going to be a character we end up playing very rarely, and we just let the AI do what they do. Kind of same as Charla, but we'll see. I guess if I don't value these, I should just level Spear Break. There we go, and then level whichever one of these we want to. Well, this says that Bind is on a double cooldown. I guess because it's a circle around the user. Okay, I have a different use for this one. This is if enemies have aggroed onto her and you want to run away. Yeah, that's the purpose of this. So these are different purposes. So this is, I want to keep one enemy out of the fight. This is, I want enemies who are chasing after my ranged character to stay still so that my ranged character can get away and other people can grab aggro. Yeah. Okay. So I actually ended up leveling them the same amount just due to the amount of AP. Also, that's interesting. Look at the AP values for each of these. So this needs a ton less AP to level up. So in a way, the game is telling you yourself that this is the level that you should value them, right? Spear Break should be more valued than these two, according to the game. But that's interesting. Anyway, let's change some equipment here. So, do I have anything? I have the 5-rod staff. Okay. Yeah, it looks kind of similar. This gives you block rate, ether defense, and auto attack minimum. You cannot change her cap. Her cap is locked in. Okay, interesting. Top. I assume that she'll end up with, like, better stuff anyway. Yeah, her stuff's gonna... It's the same as when we had Dunban join the party. It's gonna be pretty much the best stuff available. Yeah, like, let's not even bother on some of these. Okay, cool. So we need to put gems in them. I haven't done gems between episodes, I just realized. Anyway. That's fine. Yep, so that's the only other one of those we have. Let's have a look at these then. Also, you cannot change her appearance for her headpiece. So that must be important for a reason. Okay. Interesting. So far mostly recolors. Oh, these are quite different though. Yeah, those are the Magna type ones. This is very similar to her default, right? No. Okay, it's got less frills around the outside. I see. And then this one? Yeah, so it does appear most of her equipment, kind of shape-wise, apart from the Magna stuff, is mostly the same. It's just about what frills are around the outside of it. And there's a prodigal type. Okay, interesting. Here, we're just going to go through these, look at the more interesting ones. Down here. Okay, Titan type. And then this one. Very spiky. Right, so Trouders are mostly just going to look like nothing on all of these. So is there actually a difference between these? I don't think so. No, I guess because you probably can't see them underneath the top part. Well, no, because then when you go to middle, you get this. So I guess they're just all the same. Okay. Cool. Legar types. Okay. Titan types. There's Prodigal. Yeah, so nothing that's, like, vastly changes her character as much as some of the others. Anyway, that's fine. Right, I guess we should just advance towards the next set of quests then, which is gonna be... Oh, also skills. I always forget there's another one. So, increased HP received from healing arts. Okay. For the wait. That says battle party. It's only for her, right? Because I forget how these went. Because there were... If we go to someone else... See, this is what I was assuming would be... So that's party-wide bonuses. But these are single-person bonuses. Yeah, I probably need to do a refresher course on some of this. Anyway. Increases agility, so that's just a straight agility increase, and that's a straight ether increase. Well, if we're assuming that she's going to be doing ether damage, right, then an ether increase makes sense. Right. Oh, I didn't put gems in. Even if I haven't done my gems, I should at least put gems in. Do I have ether gems? Yeah, I have some of them. I should probably give ether gems to her first, but let's ignore that I haven't done that. She doesn't need an XP up. Let's give her ether defense. I'm just looking for things that might be useful for now. Yeah, there we go. Something like that is fine for now. Oh, I didn't look at her shoes. Okay. Here are her shoes for anyone who is interested. Alright, interesting. These colony type ones have different colors. But if we looked at the colony type Trouders, these were the same. So is it just because the colony type ones, the top is everything? Yeah, it's just because the top is everything in them. So if I was to go middle type 1, and then have a look at the colony type thing. Yeah, so there's... Oh, right. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong bit. There you go. Yeah, okay, so it does change color, it's just, it's hidden by the top. Okay. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Clear appearance. There we go. Right. So there's some more of the shoes. What's going on there? That's wild. Also, it's very weird what's up with the, like the fur textures. They look very odd in this game. I think it might be because they up-resed some of the textures, but the fur textures, something's gone incredibly wrong with them. Anyway, makes the Machina type just look weird. I need to go and have a look at the Wii version and see what it's like. I assume the Wii version was lower res textures for everything, and then that makes more sense. But in this one, it's kind of just like, it just looks off. It doesn't, like, compare this to this, right? Like, look at the left leg on her. As in, her left leg, the one that is on the right for us. Like, the actual texture just looks incorrect comparatively. It's weird. Anyway. But yeah, I assume they were all low-res textures. Those are very odd. On the Wii version. Okay, the Titan set looks like it might be quite interesting for her. Anyway. Right. Let's go. So we're just heading straight to the Nopon village. Somewhere up here. Oh, which I think we've just reached. Hello? We have to kill some of you. Oh, there is a, like, boss level thing in there. Let's maybe start with this one.
Prepare yourselves. Leave it to
So can you attack from this far away? Do they all aggro? They do. Okay. Battle commands, focus targets. There we go. Right, this. You put us all to sleep, huh? That's good. Put us all to sleep again. That's good. Right. Get away here. Okay. So I probably want to do this and then do that. Oh yeah, so when it's active, it is on cooldown. I see. Okay, that's fine. Encourage. I think I understand what I need to do here. Okay. Except I should have done this in the middle part, but that's okay. Let's not worry about that. I should also try and put something to sleep, but we'll do that in a second. What I want to say is, though, is engage at will, target that one, sleep it, target the other one, focus attacks, discharge. Oh, that's AoE though, so it woke up the other one. There we go. Then this. Now we sit for a second. Okay. Now this one. Okay. We're getting there. I'll try and explain what I'm doing in a second. There's just a lot of enemies. Although there aren't that many right now. Right. We'll grab that. Grab that. Okay. What was going on there? So, I think I understand. Because these are when they're on cooldown, they're still ticking down while you have them active, right? So what you should do is summon Bolt, and then immediately Elemental Discharge. Summon Bolt then starts its 14-second cooldown, right? So it started its first 14-second cooldown. It's going. Summon Flare, you immediately use after that. Then you sit on Summon Flare. So Summon Flare should be going on its cooldown while this is going as well. So then you sit on Summon Flare for a second, maybe try and do like a bind or a sleep or whatever you need to do, right? So that's step number one. When this comes off cooldown, you Elemental Discharge again, Summon Bolt, Elemental Discharge, at which point Summon Flare will be available for you again, because it will be, well, I'm thinking, actually, will it be? I might be wrong. Yeah, it will be 15 seconds off cooldown, or sorry, 14 seconds off cooldown then. Maybe. So, activate, do that, that's then on its cooldown. Activate. Then after 14 seconds, sorry, of this, That'll be off cooldown again. So you could do Elemental Discharge, back into Summon Bolt, back into Elemental Discharge, and then I guess that'll be almost off cooldown. I guess that's where it'll be. This will be almost off cooldown. Maybe you throw in a Spear Break or something, and then it's off cooldown? Yeah. I think that's roughly what you're doing. So you basically just blast in between these, throwing in something else while you're waiting for a cooldown. Then, when you use Elemental Discharge, or when its talent gauge fills and it activates, you burst end, summon bolt, discharge, summon flare, discharge. Right? You just want to do as much damage as possible while your aura is active. That makes a level of sense. Okay. So what happened to the... We saw that there was a powerful enemy. Oh, there. Oh, it's all the way down there. I see. We could have a look at that. Jump. 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 I believe in you. There we go. Kinda worked. You guys, you made it up. Okay. Let's get this thing. Probably should have lured it. Right. Buff strength. Now we sit. Just for a little bit. Also, she doesn't attack unless she's in melee range, interestingly. I'm actually going to not use this because I want to have it up for the big guy. Let's just head in here and do this. Well, everyone's asleep. That's good. Right. Attack. Right. Nice. Okay. I'm feeling ready. Let's go.
Everyone, stay on your guard. Everyone, do your best.
Okay. First end. Okay. Did I misread this? Does this end your burst? That might end your burst. Okay, sleep. I didn't manage to put it to sleep. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Do that. Then... Okay, I need to go help Shulk. He needs encouraged. Chain attack. Okay, oh, this is why she has it. She has it for chain attacks. Let's go for sword drive. That was a miss. Okay, backslash. Okay. Summon flare. Yeah, that did almost no damage because we kept missing. Okay. Bye, Shulk.
Oh, good. I missed. Shulk.
Done. Move on. Thank you.
Wake us up. Thank you. Encourage. Nice. We got a heal in there. Okay. Okay. Run, 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 run. Keep running, keep running. I got put to sleep. We are okay because it's not coming after us. Okay. I kind of understand what we're doing. To a level. I kind of understand what we're doing. I don't understand what the things are around her. I think those might just be like a thing to say that she has buffs. Like the different gems around us. One thing I am interested in is whether we can do this if we switch up the party. So what if I switch us to playing Shulk? Let's try this now. Right. I'm ready.
We can't lose. Let me at him.
Display no mercy.
Okay.
We can definitely do this.
Yeah, so she got a strength up, and yeah, she has another gem there as well. She has 2 summons active at once. Oh, I see. So that is what it means. Oh, okay. Oops. I understand, I think, what I did wrong. Wait, can she have, like, ton of them active at once? Oh.
Going well.
Ow. Heal. Right. I was going to free them, but they didn't need to be freed. Cool.
Don't worry about it.
Right. Encourage.
I apologize for being an inconvenience.
In here. Hit again. Heal.
I'm feeling it.
We're all asleep. Yeah, if it hits Ryan, then we're good here. Then Ryan needs to wake everyone else up, though.
Is that all the backbone you have?
Okay. Run, 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 run. Okay. No, we don't need to worry about this.
We're being pinned down.
Just keep running.
It's the time to fight with all your might.
Okay. Okay. I think I have a question to ask about Melia's stuff. I'm going to ask it to the internet. Okay, I have looked up a brief guide on how Melia works, and there's a mechanic that it may have explained, but I did not understand. Let's put it that way. Let's be nice. So, let's get into combat and show you what I'm meaning.
Now you shall
So if I do this, followed by this, you'll see we now have 2 buffs on. What I think we're meant to do is we're meant to sit and wait for the cooldown to come off, right? Obviously not just sit and do nothing, but you know, do something else. Then we discharge it, then we can reactivate it. And then you see, this one would then be the next one to go off, so we would then do that, into that, into that. Anyway, so we discharge in this mode as well if we want to. But it'd be that, that. Then we sit and wait for the cooldown, which you see when this one finishes, it will then discharge in the order that we use them, in theory. So we then want to do that, discharge it. Oh, actually it discharged Blaze instead, because I guess we were asleep instead of discharging one of the previous ones. And then we do it like this. So this one, if I then hit it, please stop putting me to sleep. It makes it very hard to test this.
Is that all the backbone you have? Star-searing blaze.
So we do Star Searing Blaze, then do that. Oh, wait. Ah, I see. It's actually the other way I should be doing it. Okay.
Building within
Guys, time to retreat. I need to test more stuff. Ah, it's the other way. So it's last in, first out. Yeah, it's last in, first out. I understand. In terms of buffs. It'll de-aggro soon. There we go. So, basically, the way I see it working, each of these applies a buff to your characters. Then, when you use Discharge, the buff is gone, but you do the damage, right? So it should be Flare, Bolt, Discharge the Bolt, Bolt, then when the next one happens, both of these should be ready, so it's double Discharge, Flare, Bolt, start up again. That's the way I think it should be working. So let's try this again. This is starting to make a little bit more sense to me. Right. Yeah, how about the one that's in front of us, please?
Now you shall
So it's
witness our power.
Flare, Bolt, Then we wait for the bolt cooldown. Or getting in close, I guess, so we can hit it. Right. This as well. Okay, so discharge, bolt, bolt. Keep hitting it. Shulk is already dead. That's impressive. Encourage. Right, then discharge. Discharge. Flare. Bolt. Okay. And then we wait a little bit more on this, so with one of those. Sleep. Okay, I was really trying to encourage, but I guess I can't. Ryan is dead, huh? But yeah, you do it like that. And then when you have more abilities, you'll have more buffs around you, and then you'll have to work out what order you're doing things in. Flee! Flee! Okay. That makes a level of sense. Alright. Run, 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 run. Now, as for this enemy right here... This seems like a Dumban situation. Or a Charla situation. Also, can I just tell you? Even looking up Melia stuff, people hate Charla. People absolutely hate Charla. They're like, Charla is the worst. They are intense about the Charla dislike. And I'm meaning, like, from a gameplay perspective. Which is very unusual. Because usually if somebody gets that level of hate, it's for a story perspective. But no, on a purely gameplay standpoint, people do not like Charla. Anyway. Yeah, it turns out having characters who actually have, like, equipment increases your damage by quite a lot, huh? Right. Go.
We can't lose. Don't hold back. Let me at him.
Okay. Hit him. Yep. Chain attack.
Here we go.
Backslash.
I know.
Sword drive.
Here I come.
Gale slash. That was it? Alright, well, fine. I was hoping it would go round again, but that's okay, it didn't. Lower aggro. Try and break. It resisted, that's okay. Please stop hitting me. That's fine. There we go. Hit it. And again. Heal Ryan. He's poisoned. Right. Round the side here. Hit it. And again. Hit. He just used Blossom Dance outside of Chain. I'm not a huge fan of that, but anyway. Hit him. Chain attack. Actually, start with this. I know it was bad to use it first, but the reason we're using it first, because it's not going to hit from the side, but the reason we're using it first is if it chains all the way back round, we can use a backslash that's got increased damage. Gale slash. It did not go all the way around, so it was just objectively bad at that point then. Hit it. Speed. I didn't manage to heal him. Okay, that's fine. Lower aggro. Okay, hit it. Okay. Get behind. We're about to be hit by something big. That'll be the end of Shulk. Get out, Shulk. Stop getting bounced. I don't want you to attack. I want you to get over to Ryan. I want to do to Warren. Okay, never mind. We almost did it. That other enemy respawned though, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we had an enemy respawn on us. That's why we lost that one. Okay, let's go.
Don't hold back. I hate these things.
Get round to the side. Or not. There we go. There's the side. Get behind it. Right.
Everyone, let's go.
Round here. Didn't get put to sleep that much in the previous bit. That's interesting. Yeah, in the previous fight with the big guy, we didn't get put to sleep. Okay. I guess maybe we chain attacked through the sleep trigger. I fell off. Oops. Please. I just want to climb up here, please. Please, let me climb up here. Right. Encourage. Hit him. Okay. Encourage. Okay. Right. Up this way. Also, it looks like this area does not have powerful enemies that spawn at night. At least not in, like, as a general, like, way it works. The same as Sartoro Marsh. Which is interesting. It does respawn the enemies at night, as we found out, if you happen to fight them midway through your, or, like, if you happen to be fighting something and midway through combat, all the enemies respawn. But, you know, apart from that, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Right. Just wait a second or two and go. Oh, I just realized, I think Dunban's giving us the agility up on higher level enemies, right? Ah, that probably makes a level of sense for why it's slightly easier. Because we're actually hitting the enemy as well. Did not get the chain to go round. Oh well. Wonder if it's more likely to happen if you have like Rhine and Shulk next to each other in the order, because they have higher affinity. That'd be interesting. I lowered my aggro just as the sleep came in. That's incredibly lucky. I would love to say that's a level of skill, but speeds for you. Right. Back off for a second. Hit him. And again. Get behind him. Slash. Dunban. Revived. Encourage. Keep hitting. Get over here and encourage. Right. I would love to heal him if I can. Okay, so he's not going to die now. What do I need you to do? Increase your own accuracy and evasion, maybe? It's going to hit Shulk. No.
You're really getting into this, right?
Okay. Okay. Hit him. Heal. Okay. Triple bleed kill? Oh, wow. Okay, we'll try it one more time. And then I'll admit that it's too strong for us. Right. Oh, we got a new skill? Oh, Charla finished hers. Extends distance of long-range Rs. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess that's fine, the one that she's on. Right. Yeah, I want to try this. I wonder whether this actually helps. Do these guys respawn? Don't ask me about casual mode again. Right. We're gonna have to fight our way through these guys one more time.
Let's do this.
Okay. Go. At least this lets us build up our like our party thing, so we can do a chain attack right at the start. Okay. And hit it. Nice.
Who else wants some?
Ooh, new weapon for Ryan. Sort by most recent. Ooh, that's a big damage up. It's a pretty significant negative to his tankiness, though, which right now is quite important to us. Let's go. Right, hit it. Big hit. Get to the side. Or not. I guess you don't really need to be at the side for air slashes. It doesn't act. You can't topple these guys by the looks of it. Okay. And hit it. Shaker edge. Alright, we got it.
Let's press on.
Right.
We can't lose.
Go.
Leave it to Ryan. Make it a swift victory. Thank you, Dustin.
There we go.
Don't get careless, Shulk.
Lower aggro. And go. Gale slash. Sword drive. That seems to be working out. That does definitely seem like it chained between Ryan and Shulk there. So it might be the people in the next link of the chains affinity that determines whether it actually goes to them. That's interesting. Alright. I guess not. Help. Help. I got killed? Oh, alright then. That's the end of that attempt. Yeah, so what happened is the chain attack made us do enough damage that we took aggro, which then instantly killed us. Because they used the sleep move, so nobody could take aggro back. Huh. Anyway. Oh, right, I guess if we're going to be carrying on, let's do... for now, if we're working out who's going to be in the party with who the most, let's assume that we're probably never going to run a Charla, Melia, Ryan party, because the damage is going to be way too low to do anything. Because all three of these characters, kind of like, I'm assuming are going to be lower on the damage side of things, but I'm not necessarily meaning that Melia is low damage, I'm just meaning that she provides buffs. So if the people that she's buffing are not the highest damage characters in the game, like, she's going to be doing less because her buffs are going to be worse. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, we need to kill a few of those things, but we'll worry about them later. Ooh. What we got here? Interesting. Moltres looking flying birds. Okay. Cool. Anyway, we'll continue following the path and the blue things that are just spawning in front of us. Right. Around here. I just walk around the back of this thing here. Ooh. Then around the back here. So this one's under the same type of things, but it's on fire instead. Ah, so they got little elements on their back. Huh. Okay. Cool. Head around this way. There's a heart-to-heart up there. I'd be very surprised if that is not a Melia heart-to-heart, so we might as well check it. So how do I get... So I guess I could just climb here? Yep. Alright, that works. Let's go see what this one is. I thought these were like swans for a second here. They are not swans. I can confirm that. Right. Toadstool. Alright then. Guess not then. Alright, continuing our exploration. So that's 2 people we haven't met. Well, it's 1 person we haven't met yet. The 2 people who have not met each other yet would be a better way of putting it. Right. Twisted Tree Gate. Wonderful. What is that? Every time a big thing spawns in, I'm like, crazy. Okay. It's actually not that strong, which is even crazier. Hello. You see walkway there? If you want to go to Frontier Village, it's safe to go this way. Nopon never lie, so you can believe me. Nopon never lie. Well, I wish I'd been keeping a track of all things Nopon had said, so I could know if that was true or not, but anyway. Right, over here. It says go this way, so I will continue doing what it says.
Yes, no.
Frontier Village is just up ahead. You see red light? Village just past there. You mean the fire? Is that what you mean by the red light? Okay. Unless, wait, was there a red light on... Oh, okay. Must have meant the fire. Ooh. What is that thing? That's a level 96. Is that the highest level thing we've seen? I think it's higher level than the one at Spiral Valley, right? Huh. Interesting. Village entrance. Hello.
Yes, no.
This really delicious. Did you see? You saw, right? Okay, I tell you how to go to village, just don't tell anyone. Village is along this walkway. Remember, keep it secret. Oh.
This is the entrance to Frontier Village.
So this big tree is where the Nopon live.
Ah, Bird Lady. Welcome back, Bird Lady.
I wish to speak with the village chief. Will you permit us to enter?
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I shall take you to the village chief. Follow me.
I should really say Nopon instead of Nopon. I've just said it one way for a while, and now the characters are actually saying it. I'm like, oh no, it's Nopon. This is a nice and peaceful place. I'm sure nothing bad had ever happened to it. Given that I've said this about Colony 9. It's like, oh no.
Hum, hum.
Hum here! Hum here!
Hum who? Hum who?
Hum hum everywhere! Me want touch hum hum.
Me one.
You know touch Hum Hum unless Hum Hum tell you you can touch Hum Hum.
Nibble hum hum.
Hum hum taste pih.
Hum hum scary. Ooh.
Nopon of Frontier Village. Melia Antigua has returned. I request an audience with your chief. Chief, will you hear my request?
Melia here.
Bird Lady here.
Melia back! Bird Lady back!
Bird Lady?
Yeah, why did they call her Bird Lady? I was thinking that. Thank you, Shulk. What is he?
My dear Melia, it's good to see you again so soon. And you look so well. And what of your men?
They are at one with the Bionis. They sacrificed their lives so that I might escape. But this is not my reason for coming.
That's kind of what we saw in the cutscene. But from what I saw, was it not implied that she was using their ether as part of her spell. Is that it? I think that might be what was implied. But, and because she was using something from the surrounding ether, including the ether that made up her bodyguards. So they did give her their lives so that she may escape. But maybe not in the way that people would assume.
These Homs need your help. Will you be so kind as to listen to their request?
Unless I misunderstood something there.
What could a hum need of me?
They require safe passage to Erith Sea.
I see no reason to deny them. And Melia, what of you?
I have unfinished business in this region. Once these Homs are safely on their way, I shall be on mine as well. That girl. Something's troubling her.
We found her half dead and all alone. But I don't suppose she'll tell us the reason anytime soon.
Maybe we can help. I'll go and talk to her.
Oh, okay. She's gone now. That'd be crazy if they were just like, nah, she's not a party member, she's just gone now. Live with it. Anyway, I think that this might be where we end the episode for today. Oop, 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 there we go. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.